Ah, dabbity nabbit. I was right in the middle showing you stuff and explaining to you a few things, and my battery went out. I kept rambling on, so I don't know how much of that you caught, but I was saying lots of times I use the old wire nuts, and usually I don't have a problem, but every once in a while I come across the fact that the old wire nut is not going to work. In fact, I tried to use one of the red wire nuts that was on here from before, and I tried to tighten it up. One of them didn't tighten up, and I tried the next one and it tightened up, but then it snapped off the end of the wire that was up in the ceiling, and the new adapter as well. Okay, so maybe that's why some people will say, hey, never use the old wire nuts. Well, lots of times I use the old wire nuts. Okay, but if you have wire nuts, that could be the best thing to do. Okay, so this is stranded wire. I'm just gonna tighten them up, and luckily for me I have some orange wire nuts. Now there's orange, there's yellow, there's red, and like I said, the ones that were up there were red. See, the end was red, but then it's kind of off-white. Now they have off-white only, they have red only. I don't know why these are red and off-white. Okay, and then they have yellow, which is smaller, than they have orange. Well, I'm going to use an orange one. Happen to have some in the garage. Okay, and I can do that because there's only one. This is at the end of the line. There's only one set of wires coming into this box. One red, one white, one black. The last box, there was 3 blacks coming out, 3 reds coming out, 3 whites coming out, and then I had to attach the adapter. You see, that would be a reason why not to use the red wire nuts at all. I don't know why they did that initially. And just make it as, you know, snug. Okay, that one's snug. All right, and this one, I tried initially to put the red wire nut back on, and it wasn't tightening up. It wasn't. Yeah, that one was spinning. So, in fact, lucky for me, I've got more than one orange wire nut, so I've got them in the other room. Be right back. That's funny. I was going to show you in real time, thinking I was just going to blitz through this one, but not going to happen because I need a different wire nut. So I got another orange wire nut. Okay, and because it's orange, dabbity nabbit. Okay, I just have to cut. This was stripped out too far from before because they're using the red wire nuts, but I don't want to see any of the bare wire sticking out beyond the orange wire nut. Okay, now I'm pulling on these. Everything seems fine. I was able to use the red wire nut for that one, and because there's only one set of wires, this is pretty easy to push those up in there. Okay, without getting this wire up too far. I want to kind of pull this so I have a little bit of that extension sticking out, but I don't want the wire nut so packed in there to where this isn't going to push up in there later. You see what I mean? And back to those wire nuts. That's why when I take the old wire nuts off, I like to, if I'm going to reuse them, I like to reuse the wire nut to where I took it off, in case one of the wires was a set of 3 wires instead of 2 wires, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Okay, so now Now I can attach the mounting bracket, and I just put it up there like that, slide it whichever direction it's going to go. Okay, and I can cinch that down. Now see, I've installed smoke alarms before with the power on, saying, oh yeah, it's fine, that way I don't have to look and find which breaker it is. If you're in a condominium complex, maybe you don't have the luxury of having a sub panel right there or something, and you're kind of fishing and deciding what to do. Well, if you come across something like that where you've got to cut a wire off, you've got to strip a wire and all that kind of stuff, you know, electricians do that every day. I don't do stuff like that every day, and so I try to impress on you, the average Joe just like me, of not doing stuff like that. I've done these hot before, but I've only undone one wire nut at a time. I never had an issue with the wires breaking or the wire nut stripping back on properly. And I just do one at a time, push it back up in there and put it. I did that at my aunt's house. I thought, phooey on that, I'm not going to turn off any breakers. And it went fine. And then I went over to my mother's trying to do the same thing, and I had the same type of issue. One of the wire nuts, trying to unscrew it, and it broke the tips off, and then I had to, and I had the power off this time, and I had to put another wire nut on, and I tightened it up there, and I turned the power back on, and all the smoke alarms went on. I've never had that before, and it was because one of them, I had to go back up there and found out that one of the wire nuts had snapped off one of the wires that I was tightening up. Can you believe that? And it was dangling, and because one loose connection, all of the smoke alarms went off. And I'm glad that happened, so I can tell you about it, and also to know that if it happened again, I know I can find the issue. Okay, so all right, so now I've got that out. I put the date on here already. Make sure I've got the date. Yes, I got the date, and I can push this in here and know exactly where it needs to snap on. This has a definite little thing that it has to snap over and hook on, this particular one, so that you know you've got it in there properly. If you got it pushed in, maybe it works, but it's not snapped in all the way. If it's not snapped in all the way, and you got to rummage around doing all this kind of stuff, that connection could get loose, and maybe when you're all done, one of your smoke alarms don't work. And it's all because that didn't get snapped in all the way. So I see where the writing is over here, so I can flip that around, knowing when I tighten it, the writing is going to be facing the door over here. Now, make sure you got it pushed up all the way. Don't make the assumption because you got it tight on one side, it's tight everywhere. I put one of these up before, it wasn't tight on the back side. I tightened it, it tightened up, but because it was on the outside, it wasn't going up tight. And I had a heck of a time getting it off to readjust it later. Okay, so I got it pushed up there. As I go to the right, it should click on and chirp. Okay, now I can do it to there, and it's going to hold. But now I know I need to go further. It'll go da, 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 it'll click. Okay, that one has definite clicks. And I just pull this off. This is just the protector cover. Voila. And I installed one for my aunt. I saw that this wasn't going straight. Usually it'll either be straight this way or it'll be straight this way. This end, depending how you had it. And it was kind of off at an angle. And I thought, I bet you I didn't get it on there right. And 2 or 3 weeks later, when I went over there to see her, I got up on a ladder and I clicked it on. Sure enough, it went da 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 da. And it went on all the way. I think it still would have worked fine, but I like to make sure to get them snapped in there correctly. Okay, there you go. On to number 3.